Hi and welcome to the Health and Fitness Show. I'm Richard Morris and in today's show we've got Harvey. So Harvey's going to go through the workout. This is a workout you can do at home. Harvey's going to go for a little bit more advanced workout, but I'm going to show you some options that you can do yourself at home as well. So we're just going to get warmed up first of all to start to raise our pulse. The workout itself is only going to be about 25 minutes and you're only going to be working for half of that time. So the actual workout you're going to be doing is going to be for about 12 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to show you easier versions as well. So we're just going to get warmed up. We're going to start with heel kicks. We're just going to try and get those heels right up to the hands, just raising our pulse so we're ready for our main workout. Let's go just another few more seconds. And then from there, we're going to go into star jump. So Harvey's going to go for the more advanced version, feet together, hands together, jumping out and jumping back. If you can't do that version, an easier version, you're just going to step out, bring it back, and then step out, bring it back. So just into star jumps. So just raising your pulse. And as you do them, try and draw the belly button in towards the spine as well. So we're engaging our core muscles. So that's going to get the heart rate up. Easier version, as I say, feet together, hands together, step out, bring it back, step out, bringing it back. And then from there, again, easier version, same thing, taking the hands out in front. We're going to step out, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring it back, step out, squeeze your shoulder blade, bring it back. Harvey's going to go for the more advanced version. So straight back in. And we're just getting the body warmed up. We want to try and keep those hands in line with the mid-chest and squeeze the shoulder blade. So we're just opening the anterior muscles and working on starting to get the posterior muscles, the muscles in the back working. Good. And then from there, we're going to go same position, feet together. This time I'm going to bring our arms back, squeezing the shoulder blade. So easier version is going to be step out, pushing the arms up, and then the same on the opposite leg. Again, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. So that's the easier version. Harvey's going to go for the more advanced version into the shoulder press jump. And we're just getting the blood supply and getting the movement into all of the muscles that we're going to be doing in our workout today. Okay, and then relax. Then we're going to go feet hip to shoulder width. So this one, we want to be sitting our hips back and we're dropping down and then we're lifting back up. So we're going to go into a squat. So feet shoulder width. So we're dropping down and then lifting back up. So this is an everyday movement that, again, we should all be able to do. We all sit down onto a chair, we all stand up from a chair. So all we're doing is the same movement as an everyday movement, but obviously we're doing a few more repetitions on there. It's good, just another few. And then the last one, then I'm going to show you the easier version, which is going to be knee nice and high, trying to get our knees into our hips and we're driving our arms. Just getting warmed up, and Harvey's going to go for the more advanced version. So it's going to be more of a run on the spot. Try and bring those arms in as well. And relax. So our warm up is only a few minutes just to start to get the heart rate, just to start to get the movement into the body for warm. Yes. Okay, so we're going to move on to our first round now. So we're going to start our first round with a shoulder press jump. So what we just did on the warm up, so remember, easier version, we're bringing our arms back, we're squeezing the shoulder blades, we're pushing up, coming back to center, pushing up, coming back to center. The harder version, we're jumping in and jumping out. So we're going to work for 30 seconds and then we're going to have 30 seconds rest before we move on to our next round. Okay, Harvey, so we're going to go for the shoulder press jumps first of all. So remember, Harvey's going to go for the harder version. 3, 2, and away we go. So if you're doing this at home and that feels too hard for you, remember the easier version, feet together, elbows back, we're pushing up, back down. Try and draw the belly button in towards the spine. So we're engaging the core muscles as well. So we're getting movement into the body, we're getting the cardio, we're getting the heart rate up. It's good. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Then we're going to move on to our next exercise. So our next one, we're going to go into a shoulder press. So either body weight of just bringing the arms back, squeezing the shoulder blades, pushing the arms up, back down, pushing up, back down. Harvey's going to use some resistance, going to use some dumbbells. If you haven't got dumbbells and you want to add some resistance in, a couple of cans of beans, a couple of bottles of water, anything you've got at home, you can add that resistance. So let's get set up, feet hip width apart, bring the arms back, and then just turn your arms, that's it, and then push it up, and then back down. Deep breath on the way down, we breathe out as we lift up, so we always breathe it out on the effort. Nice controlled movement, so Harvey's not racing through them. It's a nice controlled movement, he's getting the shoulders to do the work. And really getting that movement into the body, we're building that strength into the upper body as well. It's good. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. This next one, we're going to take our feet just past shoulder width. So we're going to go back into a squat, but this time we're squatting down, bringing our arms out in front, and then as you stand, we're coming back and we're squeezing our shoulder blades. So even though we're working our legs, we're bringing our upper body and our upper back into it as well. Okay, so let's get ready in position. Start from the bottom position, 3, 2, and straight in, and open the chest. Really concentrate on squeezing the shoulder blades together. So we're working on activating the upper back muscles, and we're also stretching the front muscles, the muscles across the chest and across the shoulders. So again, this one will really get your heart rate up and it will burn a lot of calories. We're working today on building strength in the body, but also working on burning fat from the body as well. It's good. Also working on building the cardiovascular and getting the heart nice and strong as well. It's good. One more, last one. Perfect. And then just take that 30 seconds rest, get that water back on board again, then we move on to our next round. The next one, Harvey's going to use a resistant band on this one. So if you want to just grab your band. So, easier version, we're just going to do body weight. So it's going to be feet hip width apart. So from there, keeping the body tall, chest lifted, we're dropping our hips back, and then we're lifting up. As we get to the top, we're pushing our hips forward, we're squeezing our shoulder blades, and we're dropping back down. Harvey's onto a band, so he's standing on the band here, and then he's going to lift it up. So if you lift up now, and then exactly the same, he's straightening the body, he's coming just past the knees, and then he's lifting up, nice and tall. So this one's really working on the posterior muscles, working on the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back. Also, as he squeezes the shoulder blades, he's working on the upper back as well. Okay, so a good whole body exercise and routine that we're doing today. So if you haven't got a resistant band, we can just do body weight or those couple of cans of beans, a couple of bottles of water. It's good. And relax there. Just take that 30 seconds. And then we're going to go same position with the band. So you're going to stand back onto the band. And then from there, again, we can do this one body weight as well. So we're dropping our hips right the way back. We're bringing our arms up, we squeeze and hold, and we drop back down. Squeeze and hold, and then drop back down. So this one is working more on our upper back muscles here. So Harvey's going to use the band. Let's get ready. 3, 2, and straight in. Let's go squeeze and hold. And as soon as he loses the tension on the band, he's then lifting back up again, squeeze, really squeezing the shoulder blades. Deep breath on the way down. He's breathing out as he lifts up. Controlled movement, so he's not racing through it. So squeeze, and then drop back down. Squeeze, and then drop back down. It's good. This is the last one on this round, then we're going to rest again. A couple more reps. Good. Last one more, and relax. Perfect. So just take in that rest. So this next round, we're going to go back to what we did the first round. So we're starting first of all with that shoulder press jump, feet together, out, and then back. Harvey's going to go for the more advanced version. So remember, everything that we've done through these episodes is to get you feeling fitter, stronger, healthier, and the best version of yourself. So let's get ready. Let's get in position. 3, 2, and away we go, straight back in. So remember, if you was counting the repetitions on the first round, let's see if we can try and aim for at least one more this time than you got on that first round. We're bringing those arms right the way up, feet together, and then all the way out. Easier version, we step in, them out. We've got 10 seconds to go. Good. So your workout, your level, your pace all the way through. 3, 2, and relax. Good. You just take that 30 seconds. In that 30 seconds, just get the breathing. Nice, good deep breaths. Just start to let your heart rate come back down again. Just start to regulate your breathing. So we're going to go back into the bent over reverse fly. So we're dropping our hips right the way back. Body weight version. We're coming up. We squeeze and hold. We pause. As soon as our knuckles touch, we lift back up again. So Harvey's going to use resistance. If you've got a couple of cans of beans, then use those. Let's get ready. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and straight back in. Squeeze and hold. So he's not racing through the movement. As soon as he touches there, he's lifting. And I just want you to pause at the top position and hold for a second. So think about the tempo as well of doing the movement. So up, pause, and then nice and controlled on the way down. It's good. And this one's really going to work on the upper back muscles. So working on the posture. We've got 10 seconds. It's good. Deep breath. Breathe out at the top. It's good. Let's try and get one more. And relax. Just take that 30 seconds. And now we're going to go back in. So we've just done an upper body. So we started with a whole body cardio exercise and upper body exercise. Now we're going to go to lower body. We're going to go back into squats, feet hip to shoulder width apart, dropping the hips. Try and go an inch lower this time if you can. And the thing what we're going to do on this one is a mistake I see a lot of people making is they'll either come forward here and they're putting all the pressure in the knees, or as they do a squat, they'll come in and they'll put all the weight into the tip toes and the heels are lifting up. So what we want to make sure is that our weight is in the heels and we push up through the heels, okay? So Harvey's going to get the nice good range and the depth on those. So if you can see, he's going a little bit lower than parallel, but his technique is good because his heels are down. So if you can't get that low, just go to the position that you feel you can get without losing your balance and without the heels coming up as well. Good, good range. So we breathe in on the way down, we breathe out as we lift up. We've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good, so we're just taking that 30-second rest. So let's get set up. We've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and straight back in. So you can see there he's lifting the heel up on the back leg and he's turning the hip and the shoulder. So he's really engaging the core muscles as well. And he's getting the heart rate up as well. So it's a good cardiovascular exercise. Keep punching those arms out, keep getting that rotation. We're halfway, we've got 15 seconds. It's good, 10 seconds. Then we've got one more exercise this round and then we're gonna rest again. Good, get that heel up, rotate the body. 3, 2, and relax. So just take that 30 seconds. And then we're moving on to our final exercise for this round. So it's going to be feet together, hands in line with the mid-chest, drawing the belly button in. So easier version, we step out, we squeeze, we step out and squeeze. Harvey will go for the more advanced version, which is the jump out. We've got 15 seconds, so let's get set up. Draw the belly button towards the spine, bring the arms out in front. Let's get ready. 3, 2, and away we go. So as he's doing this exercise here, he's really thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades. So in everyday life, we're either sitting in this type of position, we're on a computer, we're holding a phone, so we normally get rounded shoulders, we get tightness in the chest, and we get weak back muscles. So a lot of my clients will suffer with rounded shoulders, weak back, and this is really working on stretching the anterior muscles and working on building the strength in the posterior muscles. We've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So just take that minute, get your water back on board. We've got one final round. So our final round, we're going to start with star jumps. So Harvey will go for the more advanced version, which will be feet together, hands together, drawing the belly button towards the spine, jumping out, jumping back. Remember, if that feels too hard for you at home, we can go for the easier version where we're stepping them in, stepping them out. So this is our last round we're going to stretch. So let's try and work a little bit harder on this one than we did last round, and away we go. So if you can, try and count those reps again. Remember what you got last time. Let's see if we can beat that score. So even if you're aiming for one more than you got last time, so you challenge, it's you versus you in our workouts. It's good. And with all my clients, I work on getting my clients to become the best versions of themselves. So never competing with anybody else, but always competing with yourself. And relax there, it's good. Just take that 30 seconds rest. Get that breathing, nice, good deep breaths. And now we're going to go back on to your resistance. We're going to go back in to the shoulder press. So remember, if you're at home and you haven't got resistance, we just do body weight. We're still getting that movement into our shoulders. If we've got resistance, we can use the resistance. So let's get set back up. Bringing the arms back, squeezing those shoulder blades. Let's get ready, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and straight back in. So control the movement. So think about the tempo as well. So control it on the way down. And then as soon as you get to the top, control, a little bit more power on the way up. It's good, perfect. Keep drawing that belly button towards the spine to engage in those core muscles. We're halfway, we've got 15 seconds. It's good. Five seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So we've gone from upper body, we're going back to a lower body exercise. We're going to go back into our sumo squat with pull apart at the top. So this time we're going to take our feet a little bit wider. So we're going to drop and then we're going to lift up. We're going to take the arms back, squeeze, drop, arms back and squeeze. Try and keep the hands in line with the mid chest as we do them. So let's get ready. We've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and away we go. It's good. So think about the depth and the range on the squat, making sure the heels are staying down throughout. And as you lift up, think about that posture. Think about really lifting and squeezing those shoulder blades. So we're opening those tight muscles in the chest and the shoulders, and we're working on strengthening the upper back muscles that are probably going to be weaker through sitting and being on computers and that throughout the day. It's good. We've got 10 seconds. So just getting our heart rate up. We're working a cardio workout as well. Again, the legs working, they should be burning a little bit now as well. We've got one more, and relax. We're dropping our hips back, we're hinging back, and then we're pushing our hips forward. So we drop the hips, push the hips forward, squeeze at the top position. Harvey's going to go for a harder version and use some resistance as well. So let's get ready, 3, 2, and straight back in. So he's locking out at the top, he's dropping those hips, he's pushing the hips forward, he's squeezing his lower back muscles, he's also bringing the shoulders back and squeezing those shoulder blades together. So a real good posterior exercise. Getting that breathing, controlling through the movement. We're halfway, we've got 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Good, there's a few more there. Let's try and get 2 or 3 more reps. Good, last one. And relax. So last exercise for today, we're going to go into a bent over row. So same position on the band, feet about hip to shoulder width. So if you're doing it at home, we haven't got the resistance, all we're doing is we're dropping our hips, and then from there we're bringing our arms up, we're squeezing our shoulder blades, and then coming back down. Okay, so if you have got something you can use as resistance, all the better. If not, body weight is still fine. Let's get ready, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and straight back in. So again, another great posterior chain exercise is really going to working on building the strength into the upper back. So working on your posture. It's good. As soon as you start to lose the tension, we're lifting back up, squeeze those shoulder blades. Just get that little pause at the top as well. So pause and then back down. Pause and then back down. It's good. Got 10 seconds, try and get another 3, 4 more reps. It's good, 2 more. Last one, squeeze, hold, and relax. Perfect, well done. And then after you work out, we always want to make sure that we spend some time in stretching all of the muscles that we've worked out. So from there, Harvey, we're just going to clasp our hands, drop our chin down, going to push the arms forward. So we've worked our upper back a lot today. We're just really stretching those muscle groups out. So we all want to hold each stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then from there, chest lifted, bring the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades, just open the chest out. So again, those muscles are probably going to be tight through the day as well. And then taking the arms above the head, we just want to lean our body to one side, and we're stretching all the muscles down the side into our lats. And then back to center, and then we're going over to the other side. Good. And then back to center, we're bringing our arm across, just pulling the arm across and just stretching into the shoulders. And then swap sides, same on the opposite side. And then from there, just going to take our arm back, grab hold of our elbow, pull the elbow back. We're just stretching into the back of our arms here, into our triceps. And then swap sides, same on the opposite side. Perfect. And then from there, we're going to stretch our lower body. So slight bend in the legs. And we're just going to bring our leg up. If you need to hold on to something, then hold on to it just to get your balance. Do you want to hold on to something? Are you okay? Okay. And here we're just stretching into the front of our legs. We're stretching into our quads. And then swap sides, same on the opposite side. And Harvey's got a real good one there where he's just holding onto the ear, and that's going to help with the balance as well. That's another little tip for you at home. And then from there, we're just going to go heel to the floor, lift the toes, sit right the way back, and we stretch into the back of our legs, our hamstrings, which have worked hard again today through the deadlifts as well. And then swap sides, same on the other side. And just holding each stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then from there, from the sumo squats that we've done, we've taken those legs wide, so we just want to work more on the inner thighs. We drop in and we're just pushing the legs apart, just stretching into the inner part of our thighs. So this will help again with flexibility without just stop you from being sore the next day as well. And then standing back up, this one is the challenging one. We're going to cross the leg over the other leg. We're going to sit back onto the leg you're standing on into a glute stretch. So if you have got something to lean against at home, then lean against it. And we really want to bend the leg that you're standing on. You should feel that stretch into the glutes. It's good. And then swap sides. And you'll always find that one side of the body will always be better. I'm the same. I can do that side, but this side, I always lose my balance on it as well. Okay, and then the last one, we're just going to take the leg back and push the heel into the floor. We're going to stretch into our calves. So everything we've done today has worked on, one, bringing our heart rate up, getting us to burn some calories, so to burn some fat off our body. We're also building some strength into our body. These workouts, through the whole series that we've done, we've worked from chair-based to some body weight, to bringing some equipment in. So no matter what level you're at, movement is key. Try and move your body as much as you can. What we've done today, the workout was a 25-minute workout, but we rested for probably half that time. So you probably only worked out for 12.5 minutes. That's all you need to be doing to start with, and then we can progress as we go on. So thank you for watching. Remember, I'm Richard Morris, and thank you for watching the Health and Fitness Show.